What's up guys, it's New Dog here, and we are going to play The Hunter Call of the Wild. Now I have played a little bit of this game, mostly because I played The Hunter, wasn't impressed with it, saw this had come out, and figured I'd give it a go. I spent quite a bit of time in this game, not in the days or anything like that, but a couple hours, and I'm really enjoying this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new game. You can pick what your character looks like and all that good stuff. We're just going to go with that. Oops, there we go. The scenery in this game is phenomenal, guys. It is absolutely phenomenal.
You made it here in one piece.
And now we got to listen to this
Welcome
guy talk.
to the untamed wild.
So I am going to have a drink.
Name's Colton Locke, but everyone calls me Doc. I'm the warden up here, and I know just about every nook and cranny of this place. I heard this is your first time in the Pacific Northwest and Lake District. Well, this here's the best hunting reserve you'll find in 100 miles. I've been hunting here my whole life, and I still don't get tired of this place. Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here. Not just the big game. Let's see what you can do. Try to find an animal track around here.
Okay, so he's going to talk quite a bit as we go through this. I do remember that much. And of course we're getting all these little pop-ups telling us what we can do, what we should do, how to do it, all that good stuff. But let's just take a moment and really enjoy this. Isn't this gorgeous? They say this is the Pacific Northwest, but this area reminds me so much of my home here in Colorado. It's crazy. And we have all the same animals here too. So, yeah. Anyways, our goal is to kill...
Gentle now.
That little girl right
there.
Take
a deep breath to steady your aim.
So we're going to crouch with control and move forward. And we're going to end up hearing a call here shortly. He's going to talk some more. I'm going to try to get a nice heart shot on her, which is harder than it seems. Actually, you know what? Let's go prone by pressing Z. Not that it does a whole lot for us.
There. Use your binoculars to get a closer look.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. For those of you who are new to this game, if you just happen to stumble upon this and not see anybody else's channels, look in the lower right hand corner. You'll see a compass. That green mark is the wind direction and how strong it is. So what that is indicating is a north by northeast to south by southwest wind. Pretty strong too, although you can't really tell by looking at the brush. But all this floating debris, you can see where the wind's going with that. So they did a very good job on that. The big 5 is how many rounds you have in your magazine. The 20 is how many rounds you're carrying. The little that plus sign with the green bar, that's your health. The heart is your heart rate. If it starts going red, that means you've got a very fast heart rate. That line there shows how visible you are. So if I go kneeling, so I'm a little bit more visible there. Standing, I'm very much visible. So we're going to go back prone. And I'm not worried about doing this now because this is the tutorial thing. I don't think she's going to bolt if she sees me. But anyways, and right next to that, to the right of that indicator, is how much sound you're making. So you want to keep all those things in mind when you're hunting, because this game is really, really serious about that stuff. I mean, it will, every little thing you do affects your shot, how good you are. So let's see here. I know I can probably
You
take her out
know,
with the next
I
shot.
spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
That's great, thanks. I can probably take her out with the next shot. Snap the neck with the bullet. Or I can try to aim just a little bit further down and get her in the heart, which is what I think I'm going to try to do.
It's bleeding, so that's a hit. Follow the blood trail to find it. Shouldn't have gone far.
I'm not seeing much movement. So that's probably a good thing. Let's see if we can find her. So, the size of the blood here will indicate if you got a vital shot. This I can already tell is a vital shot, so I know we downed her. And up there in the upper right, you see vital hit just now. And then we just follow the blue markings until we find her.
Careful. The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If an animal hears you approaching, you better believe it'll turn tail and run. Or worse.
Let's see here. Where did she run off to? Ah, here we go.
White-tailed deer are often slightly bigger than the blacktail, but they're quicker to flee if they sense danger.
And there she is. So that was a good kill. Nice and quick, she didn't go far.
If you want to get your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
So this tells you a whole bunch of information. Female, obviously. 40 kilograms in weight, common fur type. We traveled 95 meters to find her. Difficulty was 1 being very easy. Her weight is trivial, so it's not very heavy. There is no trophy, there's no antlers, so the trophy type is none. Because there's no trophy rating. The quick kill bonus was 80%, which means we probably could have got her quicker, but we didn't. Integrity bonus 100%, which basically means we didn't tear up all the flesh. And consecutive harvest, this is the first kill that we're harvesting, so it's at 0%. Score of 299. Experience 87. Cash $462. Up here we see our hit information. So hit 1 shows that we used the Ranger 243. Gamma was the 243 soft point bullet. We shot her at 37.29 meters, and we got a weapon score of 34. We got a flesh wound, and we hit her in the left lung. So we didn't hit her in the heart. I thought we might have, but I did feel like I pulled to the right just a little bit. So we got this, which is very nice. But if we right-click, we can actually see kind of a vital x-ray thing showing how far we penetrated. So we went straight through there and hit that left lung. Didn't go very far in the left lung, but we did hit it, so go us. Then we have choices. We can either taxidermize her, which will make her a stuffed animal for our lodge, which I'm not going to do because it's 299. There's no trophy rating. I mean, she's this is a piss poor animal to try to show off. We can save the harvest, which will allow us to I'm going to struggle with this the whole time. Taxidermize her later on, or we can just accept and get our scores and our experience and our bonuses and all that good stuff. So there it is up there. Cash reward 462. Experience 87.
Sounds like Richard's gonna need a helping hand.
And rifle score 33. Cash reward 1,000. So we actually got more cash than we thought we were
Sorry,
going to get.
we got this full-blown survivalist fella living out here all year round. Richard Hope. He got in a bit of trouble, it seems. I can fill you in on the details later.
Lookout point tutorial. Enter to accept. Yes. Visit a lookout point. So let's go to our map. We'll bring this out. So this is our area that we're in right now. Our lookout points are these little binocular icons. And this purple shows the hunting pressure. The deeper purple it is, the more hunting pressure, which means less animals will show up, all the way to no animals will show up in that area. And the way to relieve that is by killing animals in other areas. I think time might decrease that as well now. I don't know for sure, but it might. But there you have it. Also, if you check down here, you can see my coordinates and the distance from where I am. So that's one thing you can use to figure out distances. Since we don't have a rangefinder yet, so we go here, boom, it's going to take us approximately 8 minutes. It's 444 meters away, basically 445 meters away. So let's head on out, see if anything else pops up for us. Is that a bunny rabbit? No, it's not.
There are times when you'll want to be moving fast out here, but not when on a hunt. The animals will hear you coming a mile away.
Actually, let's just get on the trail.
Stay low when you're stalking an animal, to avoid being seen.
We are going to get off the trail because the trail takes us on this really roundabout way of getting up to that lookout point. So we're just going to kind of try to stay straight on it as we can. Something's moving right in front of us. Ah, there. It's a rabbit. Will it show itself again? Probably not. Probably should have taken a shot on it, but I didn't. There's another one. Bummer. Oops, I do that all the time. You can also do like a fast crouching walk by pressing left shift while you're moving. You make more noise, but you make considerably less noise than when you're just standing up and walking. So the wind's still favorable. You know them rabbits are around here somewhere. see, this is them here, right? No? That's a black-tailed deer that went that way. Really not interested in it though. Let's go ahead and complete the tutorial. I'll stop and just listen. Nothing's moving, so that's good. Alright, we'll stand up again. And as you can see, we also get weather. There's some pretty hellacious storms that we get in this game, which is pretty cool. I like that it does that. Oh, question mark. Let's go see what that is. Here comes the rain. Looks like we have some rabbits in this area. Yep. This rain makes it really hard to hear if anything's moving too. So that kind of sucks. So we have ourselves a landmark. That's nice. If you want to read it, you can. Oh, sorry, lore, not a landmark. I always get them just because they're worth experience. And you need that experience to unlock new things. You also need to upgrade your score with your weapon to unlock new things, to unlock new weapons and stuff like that. And I will show you some of that as we go on. I'm going to probably going to cut this video shortly after we get this lookout point though. It all depends. We'll see. Oops. Heard a coyote. Too far to register though. Okay. So I think we're going to try to cut straight up here. And by pressing X you can whistle. And maybe by whistling I can stir something out of here. Uh-huh. So we got some thumpers. Ah, but the wind is bad. We're definitely gonna know we're here.
Be sure to aim for its vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills,
Ah, I
less
missed it.
painful.
That sucks. Well, I was hoping to hit him. There's one there. Dang it, I went high. we're definitely gonna get some upgrades to fix that. That is no bueno. Let's go prone. No rabbit's way out there. Wonder if they're gonna come back. We shall see. Only that they are coming back for us. How nice of them. Pretty sure that dropped them. Maybe some other thumpers will come by. So this is interesting, guys. When you find a whole bunch of animals in one spot, especially in what they call need areas, rest zones, feed zones, or drinking zones, if you just let them skedaddle, usually they tend to come back, which I find very interesting. These guys blend in so well. Let's see if we can spot them with the binos again. Oh, there's one right there. Is he gonna come back though? I'm not sure if he's actually gonna come back or not. It'd be nice if he did. See, found a feeding zone. Ah.
Listen.
Oh, man.
Did you hear that? Calls are really helpful when locating an animal.
That's a frickin' headshot. Oops, I need to reload. These rabbits sure do like to come back, don't they? We're actually going to take our time with this one. I'm not too worried about this particular ammo because it's free. And if one of these guys would just chill out for a moment. Man, they're both hiding in that brush. Oops. Hey, there's one. There's a dead end. And look at them all scatter. Alright guys, well I'm not going to bore you with me killing a whole bunch of rabbits. So I'm going to cut the video and we're going to come back when I go to harvest them. Alright, welcome back guys. So I ended up taking out a total of 3. And we are going to go and harvest them. They did come back a few times. I couldn't get good shots. Then they moved over into this area over here, which gave me a horrible shot on them. So I only got 1, plus the other 2 that we downed earlier. Oh look at that, they're coming back again. Are you kidding me? I think it's time to move on. So we'll confirm this trophy. You got a male. Fur type brown, so it's not common. I may want to keep this one. Didn't have to track him. He was a 2. That's cool. Minor weight, trophy rating 4.5. Not a high trophy rating, but I don't know what the highest trophy rating for a rabbit is. Quick kill bonus 100%. Integrity 0. Yeah, kind of destroyed him. 40% consecutive harvest. A score of 501. He's a bronze. 132 experience, 313 cash. All this other stuff's basically the same. Flesh, left lung, right lung. Take a look at him. Oops. There we go. There's this thumper. So I am going to save him. Maybe something better will come up. Ooh, and we just leveled up. Oh, what's that running out over there?
There's no shortage of ways to earn money as a hunter. No shortage of ways to spend it either.
Alright, well we got another rabbit right over there. Let's see. I was up on them rocks. So I think I downed... Ah, there it is. So that's a total of 4 rabbits. So we'll see what we got here. What do we got here? Female, not worth keeping. Trophy rating's 4.0 though. 509. Another bronze. Flesh, stomach, liver. Got her in the back end there. No, we're not gonna keep that
You're
one.
catching on quickly.
Let's see. I got another one somewhere in this area. Well, let's go get that guy first. Just look at that, and they just keep showing up. That'd be a really nice one. Nice kill to get. Oops, pressed the wrong button there. Rabbit number 5. Oops. Come on. There we go. Another male. 4.1, 553. Another bronze. We'll save them. And accept. There's another one over here somewhere that I tagged. I'm gonna have to find him later. So why am I wasting my time with rabbits? Because it's money, and it's experience, and it's weapon score. Basically in this game you want to try to kill everything you can get a hold of, but until you get better, more powerful rifles and better ammo, some of the bigger game is really, really hard to get. Another common, we'll just accept. Alright. Let's try to find that other guy. I'll be back if I find him. Alright guys, so I was unable to find that last rabbit. I could swear we downed him either in this area here, which he's just not here. But I also remember seeing 2 of them over here, which there obviously is not 2 of them. So I think the game glitched a little bit, which still happens from time to time. And I'm not going to worry about it too much. This video is going on longer than I had intended, so we're just going to head on over, get this lookout point, and then we'll start fresh with a new video probably. Ooh, excuse me. Probably from there. And if you watch that heart icon, it's pumping faster. It should soon go red. There it goes. Now it's starting to get red. Alright. So, here's our first lookout point. Not much here, but these are good places to snipe animals if you have some patience. I know not a lot of people. I could have swore I heard something. Oh, it's just the rain. I know a lot of people don't really have patience, which is fine. Man, I wish it was a clearer day so we can see how beautiful the scenery is. We might come back to it. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows what this is and what the purpose of it is, please let me know. I am curious. I mean, I get these towers, these are like fire lookouts to make sure that the forest isn't on fire and stuff, but oh, here we go. It's a little bit nicer view, starting to clear up a little bit. We can actually check the in-game time. That says it is 11:41. Well, let's do
Would you
this.
look at that view? Never gets old, I'm telling you. From up here, you can see a lot of great hunting spots in the area. Valmont's not only where Hope set up camp, it's also famous for the railroad bridges along the old North Pacific line. Keep an eye out for them if you can in between blacktail hunting. Or, why not use them as vantage points? I once bagged a whitetail from the Runaki Bridge. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. You can find pretty much anything you need there.
Are you done talking? Okay. So, as you can see, when we unlock these overlooks or outlooks, our map expands quite a bit. So, we have a question mark here. I believe that's a stand if I remember correctly. An outpost where we can buy gear and stuff. That's a stand. There's another outpost. I think that's just a marker. And that's a stand. That over there is a stand. That's a stand. I think this is a stand. This is a marker. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're just going to focus on the Valmont area for now. And as we can see, our hunting pressure here is really bright, which means we're not going to get too many animals over there. This one's gone down quite a bit because we did a lot of killing up here. So we can revisit this area later to try to find some more whitetail and blacktail. But anyways, oh, I forgot I have a skill point. Let's see here. The directional tracking cone becomes more accurate and narrower, both in the world and on the map. Okay. Increase the number of uses per canister for all scent lures purchased. I think we're going to invest in this one, which unlocks this tier here. So, okay. We'll worry about more of that when we get there. And we have $3,740. Anyways, we're probably not going to be able to see too much. I wish it was a clear day. But look at that. Ain't that pretty? Even on this really foggy type scenery. And it will clear up over time, so I'm not too worried about it. But I lied. We're going to go to an outpost so I can show you guys how the outposts work. And from there we'll go outpost tutorial, yeah. We'll do that one. So, if you're not sure what to do, these dotted lines here mark a trail. These longer lines with the 2 dots mark railroad. So if we follow the trail, we know we're going to come across the outpost, or we can just left click on it, select place waypoint, and boom. Now we have an idea of where we're going. It's 290 meters away. We're not going to go straight there. I'm going to keep to the trail. Mainly because I know there's other critters and stuff that we might come across. I'm going to adjust the mic out a little bit. I know down in here, some pretty good thumper hunting. You also get some bear and coyote in that area too. And I'm going to let you guys take this walk with me just so you can kind of experience the beauty of this game. I mean, even if you just got this game for a walking simulator, just to experience the things that you can, the views, it's well worth it. I mean, look at that peak. Beautiful saddle right up in there. That right there, that's a saddle, for those of you who don't know. Very nice. I love how they did the scenery in this game. It's one of the most beautifully rendered sceneries that I've ever experienced in a game. Very, very well done. So for whoever was in charge of that, if you happen to see this video, well done. It's very much appreciated. I'm going to go quiet here for a moment, guys, unless something happens, and just enjoy the scenery. Alright, so as you saw, this is the outpost. We can quick travel here, but only if we claim it. Outhouse. There's other functions of the outpost as well, and as you can see, there's not much here, except we got this flagpole. Let's go ahead and claim it and just see what happens. Boom.
Nice place, right? You won't find a soft bed in many parts around here. Don't forget to stock up before heading out.
Alright, so we got another level, which I think the even levels give you perks, the odd levels give you skills. So, what we have here is if you go in here,
If you ever need a place to rest, there's a cabin in each outpost. I had 'em gutted and redone last season. Hey there,
stuff.
you know that guy I mentioned earlier, Hope? Well, looks like he's been having a bit of a problem lately. He's been camping out over at Balmont a couple weeks, but coming back last night, he found his camp turned on its head. Some food was taken, and apparently the place looked like it had been really messed with. I don't know if it was an animal or some tourist troublemakers, but I'm up in Topeka all day and can't look into it. Listen, I know you probably have other plans, but you're in the right neck of the woods, and I'd sure be grateful if you could just stop on by and have a look.
Done. Thank you. So here is the cabin, and if you want, you can rest here.
Hope showed up here
Oh.
2 years ago. Said something about getting off the grid. I heard he lost his family in an accident while he was deployed overseas in the Army. Hit the poor guy hard. I guess out here you only need to look out for yourself. It's easier that way. Not the most cheerful fella, to be honest, but he's earned his peace for sure. Let's find out whoever did this.
Is he done? Please tell me he's done. Anyways, guys, so as you saw, we went into this cabin at the outpost after we cleaned the outpost, which you have to do. You have to clean these outposts if you want to unlock fast traveling, if you want to unlock the stores and all that good stuff. What I wanted to show you in here, if you click rest, you can actually pick what time to make the day, and it'll cost you each time you do it. But it's really handy if you want to go on a night hunt, if you want to start your day at a specific time to catch a specific animal or something like that. This is where to go to do it, is to find these outposts and to change the time there. Now then, these little sheds, don't worry about. They're just decoration. I know it showed them being built in the cutscene, but they serve no purpose, at least not as far as I've been able to tell. This, on the other hand, this is the good stuff. Alright, so here's the store, and it shows you what's available, what's not available. So like right now we have the Ranger 243. That's what we are currently hunting with. And you can see what it takes to unlock the other things. So if I want the Whitlock Model 86, I need to get a rifle score of 1404. And it costs $24,000, which is incredible. The 338, same thing, it shows you what you need to get. This is where we're at. We're at 133, 60,000, and so on. You can look at them. I know a lot of people really recommend working your way up to the 7mm, and the 270. The 270 will be the next one, and then the 7mm. I haven't heard too many people. Nobody seems to really buy the 223. I mean, it's a varmint hunter, but not too many people seem to pick that up for whatever reason. But that's where you can find your rifles. Handguns is the same way. You can buy this one to start off with, and then as your handgun score increases, you can get better handguns. Same thing with shotguns. Once I get $6,000, I can buy the Caversham, which I will end up getting. Same thing with bows. So you can have your choice between the Bear Call Light and the Razorback Light. I don't think they really make that much of a difference. And you also got ammo. So as you can see, we've unlocked the polymer tip, but they're 530 for a box of 10. Whereas these soft points, they're free. We've also unlocked the ammo for the 270, the soft point ammo. And we've also got the ammo, the soft point ammo for the 7mm. Same thing with the handguns. Shotguns, you start off with 12 gauge buckshot until you get higher up in the score. And you get birdshot and then you get slugs. Arrows, you start with a 420 grain. And you work up to 300 and then you get 600. And you got the different sights that you can get, which we're not going to worry about too much because we're nowhere anywhere close to that stuff. Our collars and lures. This one would be good to have, but it's 6,000. This will bring in coyotes. Scents. Let's see, blacktail. You need to be level 39 to get a blacktail scent? Jeez. You get elk scent before blacktail deer? You get moose scent before that? Holy crap. I haven't really looked at this stuff. Whitetail. Oh my god. Maybe we should have started off in a different area. Consumables. We get to level 9, we get first aid kits and scent eliminator at 23. Clothing, if we want to change up our clothing. Savannah Warden, these are all a flat 12,000 for each set. That hunting Arctic one. I would really like to get this, though. That looks good. Not that you can see it, but yeah. Backpacks, I don't worry too much about backpacks because I'm not packing a whole bunch of stuff, and I think you get like 20 pounds without a backpack. So, I mean, all this will do is give us 26 pounds, but it increases our noise and increases our visibility, so I don't see what the point of that is. I mean, something like this is still really not worth it. It increases the noise. Visibility not so much, but the noise. But I mean, it's only 3 for 5,000. I can't justify it personally. And then our binos will end up getting a rangefinder first at level 11, and level 29 we get the Apex, which is really worth it because that gives you range in the binos as well. So let's go over to storage. And this shows you what you're carrying. So I do have a 270. I think I might switch out that 270 for the Ranger, or the Ranger for the 270. So we start with the Rancher, the 243, and we start with the 270. But the 270 is in storage. I think we're just going to work our way up with for the money and the man, I kind of really want to get that. I mean, it's just stronger. But I don't really have the money to afford the ammo for it. So we're just going to hold on to that. Lures. We don't have any roe deer in here, so I'm going to take that out. We don't have musk deer, I'm going to take that out. So I think we're good there. And as you can see, our carrying capacity, we're carrying 5.5 pounds out of 20. Here we can change our character up if we want to. Actually, that one. Kind of like that one. And then garage. when we get there, we can buy some ATVs, but I don't have the DLC for it, and they're too noisy anyway, so we're not going to do that. Anyways, we do have a perk? Yeah, we do have a perk. So since I'm focusing on rifles right now, it only makes sense to unlock this. Unlocks the ability to ready your next shot without leaving aim mode for rifles. That'd be good. And increased ready speed after firing for all weapons. We're good about that. Alright. So, we can go to here. We can see that our next mission is to investigate tracks found at Hope's main camp in Valmont. We'll go ahead and accept it. And take a look at our mission log. So that's our next mission. It's a story mission. So we can go ahead and go after that now or later. I haven't decided yet. Let's get rid of that. Let's go here. So I know for a fact that there's deer up here, there's elk up here, there's even some black bear. I think our next trip, we're actually just going to unlock this, this outpost here. But for now, guys, I think we've got a pretty good idea of what this game is like. And I'm sure we're going to have some more interesting times as we go along. You know, we may even just circle over here, investigate this stuff while we're out here. I know there's deer out here as well, which is really what we want to focus on right now. We want to focus on deer and rabbit because we are shooting that lower powered ammo. Actually, while we're here, let's stock up on this stuff. What do I got? 15 rounds? Yeah, we're going to... What's the weight on them? 0.2. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and buy 100 of these, I think. We're close to it. Get 105, I guess. There we go. Alright, so we have 105 rounds. That'll keep us going for a long, long time. And, I tell you what, guys, why don't you tell me in the comments what you think we should do next? Where do you think we should go? Let's see. This game is a little buggy. It doesn't show... There we go. I wish it would show these outlines better. Where do you want to go? Should we go south? Should we check out this lookout point over here to the west? Should we go to Hope's camp? Check out this one? Should we check out this one? I mean, where do you guys want to go? Mind you, we're going to stay in Belmont, or Balmont rather, for the time being. We're really just going to focus in this area for the next few videos. So, you tell me, where do you want to go? And we'll see about making it happen. Until then, guys, be safe, be cool, and have fun. I'm out.